lane probably, and LeBlanc comes in to attempt to gank, not actually succeeding, and going back to mid. So I'm not sure how she got there, but she went back to base, and from there she probably ran here. Unless she didn't go to base, but I cannot actually see that. So they both get out, that's amazing. I have no idea how they managed to do that. But okay, sure, why not? That was more a fail on the green team than an actual success or well played by the red team. Because they should have gotten at least one of them. And probably not LeBlanc. But no harm done, it's only 2 and 7. They can still come back. No, 2 and 7 is actually really bad. But if we see who has the kills, then everyone has a kill. So I mean, LeBlanc has been fed quite a lot, but if LeBlanc had been fed like 5 of the 7 kills, she would have been unstoppable by now. It's just, yeah, she's so dependent on AP and on, well, the items she gets, that if you feed her enough, she's not going to, yeah, she's not going to be stopped by anything anymore. But so far all she has is 3 Doran's rings and the sorcerer's shoes, which is a lot, but not yeah, not too much to not be able to get her anymore, to not be able to kill her. But still, if this continues, then of course they are going to lose. And as we could see, the Q of Nocturne actually passed through the trees here, and LeBlanc saw that and went after him, which is a really stupid mistake to make, and I don't understand why people keep making the same mistake. Probably because they don't rewatch games or something. And yeah, well, here we see that the damage on Corki, although it's still a lot of damage, is not as much anymore, because he got an extra Doran's Blade, and yeah, just by doing that he got the extra health to stay alive. And just missing the first teleport, whatever ability she has, makes the damage a lot less. A pulverize from Alistar, and then a very good ultimate from Nocturne, making it impossible for LeBlanc to catch this Corki. So she has to retreat. He didn't do that ultimate to get the kill. He did the ultimate to try to save Corki, which he was very successful. So, what else is there to see here? Let's take a look at. I can pause this game. Let's take a look at what people have. So we see the Wriggler's Lantern here, and we see there's 3 places warded, so he probably used his ward, which is good. Then we see well, the 2 Doran's Blades here and a Tear of the Goddess, which isn't great, but he does have a lot of minion kills, so he's doing okay. Then Janna, who has the Philosopher's Stone, because she's not going to get a lot of minion kills. Oh, by the way, the pause is just a really slow motion of the game, so it's still running. But she has only 21 minion kills, because she only picks up the minion kills that other people cannot get. So she has the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, by the way, Clairvoyance is always on either the support character or the tank, but since they have a support character, it's on the support character. And here it will be on the tank probably. Yeah, on Alistar. So Janna has a Heart of Gold, which also gives her gold. So 2 items that give her gold because she's not getting the minion killed. And then Dr. Mundo is getting the resist. So magic resist, armor, and then some health to build into, I forgot. We'll see anyway. Then the Meltahar is going, well, 2 Doran's rings and the shoes, which is a fine build. And then we see on Alistar exactly the same build as on Janna. Only he chooses to go 2 Philosopher's Stone instead of Philosopher's Stone and Heart of Gold. And well, it's basically a choice. It doesn't really matter. I think the Heart of Gold is 26 more gold to buy, but yeah, well, it's flat health and this is health regen, but it doesn't really matter if you practice with the build. It doesn't matter which one you go. Then the LeBlanc, who has, well, already 3 Doran's rings compared to the 2 on Malzahar, and the Sorcerer's boots, shoes, sorry. And then the Olaf, he hasn't completed his Wriggler's Lantern yet, meaning that he doesn't have the free wards, and he does have a Giant's Belt to make more use of his passive, because with more health he can stay lower in fights and get additional attack speed. And with the additional attack speed he's going to get additional lifesteal. So the combination of those 2 is really good. And then the Tristana with 4 Doran's blades and already level 2 shoes is, well, doing very well, I would say. 68 minion kills, 1 kill against the Malzahar, who has 76, so he's a little bit ahead of that, but yeah, he lost this. He lost 1 kill there. And the Shen, yeah, he's not really doing anything yet. He just has a lot of health and level 1 boots. So, all in all, it's only the LeBlanc who has a lot more money than anyone else, and if Corki plays it right, he's not going to get killed anymore, and he should be able to catch up. And we will see. So we see the Olaf running around in the forest, so nobody needs to worry about that.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, apparently there was a gank here. So now they're equal in kills, the top lane. And now top lane can get farmed here. So the Malzahar can actually kill all these minions until the Tristana gets back. And that's exactly what we see him do. And unfortunately we cannot actually see how successful he is. Now these minions are going to get killed by the turret before the Tristana gets back, so she's not going to get any of the XP or gold, and that's a really good tactic. So once you kill your enemy and there's no one in lane, just kill all the minions and let the tower do the rest. Just go back home, go shop or go jungle or do whatever. Go help a teammate, because you don't need to be there. And in this case Alistar is there for the second wave, because normally the second wave would have gotten killed as well. And there's Tristana back. So she missed 2 creep waves compared to Malzahar. And we should be able to see that here now. 85 to 68. So we see him furthering his lead. So Dragon is up. And Dragon is normally a big fight, but in this case there's not a lot they can do. They have 2 people top, so there's only 3 here, and they were fighting the Dragon with 4. So there's no way they could interfere there. And Yeah, that was very lucky that, or very skillful, I should say, that he hit that skill shot, because he didn't actually see him anymore. And Corki almost got out.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so we have 3 people on top. Oh, Janna's going back to middle, so they're going to attempt another kill on this Tristana.
Your turret has
But Tristana wisely gets out of there before anything happens. And well, they lost the turret at bottom, but well, no, they didn't. I thought that was was what the announcer said, but apparently it wasn't. So Rambo has 0 health here. Oh yeah, the health counter actually works great. Anyway, back to where we actually can see what's happening. So we see mid lane lost the turrets, and Imaqtpie is trying to get this, finally get this LeBlanc, but that doesn't work. So going back to just kill the minions. I mean, if you cannot get the kill, why not go back to the lane to actually kill the minions? So he's not engaging here because there's not a lot of enemies that he knows where they are. And the same goes for this guy. He's attacking a turret, but he didn't know where everybody was, and then, well, they all show up here, so apparently good choice to kill the turret on bottom if everybody is at red buff. So they stole red buff. I don't know who got it. Tristana probably. Yep. Oh, or Olaf might have gotten it. Let's see. It's this guy.